Welcome back to the channel, and today we have another Holgate and House. Technically, we're going to go with the Stupendium, and this is the 2013 New Year's message. All right, let's get into it. I don't even know what to say with this one.
Hello to all you loyal viewers, and welcome to yet another Holgate and Howe's New Year's message, with me, Greg Holgate. A very happy New Year to you all, and I do hope that your festive celebrations were as jubilant and frivolously celebratory as you'd so hoped.
Celebratory?
I know mine certainly were. Perhaps a little too much so.
You know, it's funny, watching this after watching Stupendium's most recent holiday corporate takeover extravaganza, 10, 12 years later.
You are very, very attractive.
What?
You better watch out, you better watch out, you better watch out, you better watch out.
Yes, you should be a model.
Okay, so this would be before the New Year's message. Oh no, I guess it would be the morning after. Sorry, I was thinking this was Christmas. This is like the day after Stupendium being completely wasted on New Year's Eve. So it looks like hangover, maybe.
I'll always love you. I'm not ashamed to say it anymore.
I woke up in Chelmsford, naked,
Yeah.
chained to the back of a police horse, eating the kitchen of Greg's bakery.
Wow.
What was that?
Oh man, why did the footage have to be missing? Imagine if there was legit footage of this. Although at this point, I bet you Stupendium could fake the footage.
I can explain everything. Long story short, banned for life from the Otter and Owl Sanctuary. So you'll forgive me if I'm a little worse the wear.
Hey, you
I'm
got
hanging
back
like a
early?
trapeze artist with a sideline and chandelier
She's all the
maintenance up
alcohol
for
still.
execution at the Tower of London. I've taken to a little remedy of my own concoction. It's vodka
Yeah.
and paracetamol. I call it a cosmopolicetamol,
Oh God.
or a go to hell, Dr. Parry. They're my fucking organs.
Oh, this is just so far different and removed from what Stupendium is now. I love watching these just because it's so different. Although Stupendium may beg to differ on some of these skits.
That festive time of year has come and passed once again. The time of year when all the tassels and trimmings, the drippings and the trappings of the festive season have served their tenure and will soon be able to get the hell on with everything tinsel-free. So we have that to be thankful for at least. In fact, we can be thankful that we're here at all if the great and powerful Mayans are to be believed. Yes, 2012 saw the coming and going of yet another would-be doomsday.
Oh yeah, was that the Doomsday Calendar for the Mayan Temple? Maybe it's pretty accurate based off of the last 10 years. It's just, it wasn't the end of the world, it was the beginning of the end of the world.
So the superstitious millions in their masses buckled down for Armageddon and the end of civilization as we know it. Which, of course, was totally ridiculous. Totally.
I mean, if you think about it, around 2012 was when social media started getting actually more popular from a worldwide standpoint, to where people were actually making shit up and basically creating their own their versions of real news. Yeah, that seems about right. Totally not paranoid. It's like the Y2K fiasco, and people lost their shit over that. Planes were going to fall out of the sky and everything.
The hell am I going to do with all this soup? But with the Mayan prophecies done, debunked and dusted, where does that leave us? What new end-of-days phenomenon will take the mantle to fulfill the fears of the superstitiously inclined?
Yeah.
Well, have no fear, or be very afraid, whichever suits you, because I have the solution. I have taken this old, outdated, and inaccurate history textbook, fed it through this Sega Dreamcast, and hooked it up to 4chan for good measure.
Oh, yeah. Once it jumps onto 4chan, oh dear God.
The Armageddon as I like to call it, will now begin randomly cycling and scrambling through an infinite number of possible and potential doomsday theories, and will eventually spew out what may or may not potentially be exactly what will or won't destroy the world at some point in the near or distant future.
I kind of wish there was like a website that Stupendium had created that just randomly spouts out gibberish when you ask it a question, and you can only ask it once a year.
We'll come back to the Armageddon later on. Rule Britannia, God save the Queen, and aren't we good at running and shit? Yes, the Olympics happened this year. And whilst the mascots may resemble what happens if you fill a used condom with glitter glue,
I totally forgot about that. Yeah, that was good.
our sense of national pride and let's pull togetherness truly made these a games to remember. There was running, jumping, running then jumping, kicking things, throwing things, water tennis,
Man.
karate, horses. I didn't really watch it.
Yep.
But the Queen seemed to enjoy it. And if the Queen enjoyed herself, then bally good job, England. Hoorah, job well done. I ran for Team GB myself, actually. Didn't make the grade. Turns out drunkenly smashing a bottle in the face of a Team GB representative is less demonstrating your skills in a combat sport and more a criminal offence.
I mean, it's both. It's technically both.
So, less Team GB and more Team GBH.
Wow.
I am a terrible person.
This is like one of the best versions of Stupendium.
Well done, humanity. You've just earned your multiplication badge. You can stick that on your sash next to the one for leaving the trees. Or inventing digital watches. Yes, this year saw humanity hit the big 7. 7 billion people now exist. That's a good 2 billion more than there were just 100 years ago. You just can't keep it in your pants, can you, humanity? So
I mean, think about it. The Olympics had mascots that were basically condoms with glitter.
with 7 billion of us now about, we can all safely say that 1 in 7 of us have seen a Korean man pretend to ride a horse in an elevator, which I think, as a species, we can all agree is a great achievement.
Oppan Gangnam Style.
Oh. I was like, huh? Totally forgot about this thing.
Gangnam Style.
Gangnam Style by Korean pop artist Psy took the world by storm this year.
How was that
With
year?
over 1 billion views, it's officially the most watched video on the internet. I'm not bitter.
Might be a bit bitter. I'm sure someone's beat it by now. I never really checked into that.
Advertising agencies have wasted no time at all honing in on the phenomenon. Hey, open daily. Baths, sinks, towels, and taps. Discount bathroom tiles.
Did a bunch of advertising agencies actually do shit like this?
Hey, mega savings. Free fitting a standard discount bathroom tiles.
The prequels.
So, that happened.
Yeah.
What else happened? Oh, the Queen. Queen's old now. Very old. And Jimmy Savile. That happened too. Perfect timing. It seems the Armageddon is ready with its
Oh
prediction.
god. Totally forgot about that thing.
Thank you, Armageddon.
That's about what Dreamcast was useful for. I mean, to be fair, Dreamcast was good for like fighting games at the time, but jeez. Talk about a company putting way too much money into a piece of tech that just
According to its
bankrupted
advanced
them.
doomsday prediction algorithms, the world may or may not end when an ancient Roman casket of giant bees emerges from a pond in Scunthorpe, releasing its doom swarms, blotting out the sun, and enslaving us all.
I mean, yeah, didn't a bunch of like killer hornets get stuck in various places around the world where they shouldn't have been? They were like the size of your freaking hand. It's probably made up.
That or Sonic Adventure 2. On the bright side, however, this particular doomsday prediction is dated for the 13th of November 2013. So there's time for at least 9 more Steam sales by then.
Isn't that the truth? It's not even 9 anymore. It's like 36. What was that last color in there? Watch out for the bees. What the fuck is this shit? Yeah, that's probably a good face for everyone to have for the last, I don't know, 15 years. Every year. Anyway, have a good day, everyone.